Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The important thing is not to stop questioning. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who were evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. The world as we have created, it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Peace is not merely a distant goal, but a way of life. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. The only source of knowledge is experience. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. You never fail until you stop trying. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be.